What's up, lads and lasses? We are back again with another F1 Manager 22 career mode with McLaren, trying to bring this team back to the front of the grid and fighting for good points and even wins. I know they had a win a couple of seasons ago with Danny Rick in Monza. Well, that was actually last season, wasn't it? Not a couple of seasons ago. But anyway, they've had a win on a kind of, not a fluke, but in a weird race. They're not really fighting for wins and podiums, but we're going to take them back there. We're going to take them back to the top. And we are coming off our second race with points finishes. Danny Rick finished really well in Australia, finishing 8th, I think, in the rain, in wet conditions. And Lando finished 8th last race out in Imola. But we've got Miami up next. And if I continue this, we've got some development coming to the car. So we've got 2 brand new front wings. So we'll install that on both cars. We focused the front wing development on sort of cornering speeds more than cooling or anything like that. Both cars, new front wings. That is very good. So let's go new gearbox for Danny Rick, and is that 30? That's 37%. We're doing new gearbox for Lando as well. Where are we with engine mileage? We've got Miami. It's kind of a high-speed track, isn't it, really? There's some long straights on there. We've got Miami and then Spain. And then we've got Monaco. So I might put in a new power unit for Miami and Spain. Put in the old power unit back for Monaco and then back to the new power unit for Baku. That's what I'm going to do. That is what I'm going to do. Let's go to the warehouse. We'll go engine, new power unit on Danny Rick. It's 57%, so that'll be a Monaco spec power unit. New power unit on Lando as well. We might need to take more power units in the future. 1 million. Jeez, expensive. So we've got new front wings on the car, brand new power unit, brand new gearbox. The suspension got upgraded the other day. Okay. Underfloor design complete. Now we have to actually manufacture the underfloor. So it's 5 days and 10 days. Miami is in 5 days. So I might do a little bit of a rush just to make sure it's there before Miami. Because I don't know if I put it in 5 days, whether that'll actually activate or not. I could do emergency, 1.2 million. Wow, no, let's not do that. Let's just do a rush job to make sure we get one part through. Give that to Lando on the new underfloor. Our projected spend is now going to be 68 million. Remember, we've got a cost cap of 141. So we've currently spent 35. Projected spend around 86 in total, so we've got 89 million of the cost cap remaining. So we've got money to spend. We've got money to burn. What I might do, if I upgrade the weather centre, give us a little bit better accuracy on those wet races. See, I'm tempted to upgrade the simulator again, just so we're getting as much XP gain as we can with the drivers. 8 million. I mean, it's a big bit of money to spend, but it will mean that we gain much more XP with our driver. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do that. That is a big spend, big outgoings, but we will be maximising our driver XP really. We've got important emails. We've got scan complete on Teo Porcher. So aggression low, growth potential high, and then Vesti, high aggression, high growth. I'm surprised Teo Porcher's aggression is low. Watching him in F2 this year, he's quite aggressive. He throws some moves down there. I remember at Baku, he threw, I think it was into turn 2, a pretty aggressive move. Vesti, nowhere near as good at braking. Smooth still. He's got better control and accuracy, Vesti has. Cornering 71. So Teo Porcher, reactions 54. Reaction 74. Temperature is probably a little bit faster, but I think Vesti is a bit better at overtaking and defending. Not quite as adaptable in wet conditions. New ATR period. Perfect. So we can now go and design some new bits. We've got Miami in 4 days. I'm not going to set up any new projects. I want to see how our car performs in this race. So Lando's got the new underfloor, and then both drivers have got a new front wing. Both drivers are running second spec suspension, new gearbox, new engine. If we perform well here, I will not research as much next year. I will focus on development for this season. Performance targets, qualifying position, let's guarantee a Q2 with at least one driver. I'm not guaranteeing Q3, even though we have developments. We could get Q3 here.
We're in the state of year-round summer. It's the Miami Grand Prix, and we're here in Florida.
Year-round summer, but it's going to rain. Okay.
The streets of Miami Gardens will come alive with the roar of racing, and the excitement is only just beginning.
So, dry on the Friday. Heavy rain for quali. That could be interesting. Do a quali session with rain. That'd be very good. And then light rain during the race. Right, let's have a quick look at the reports. What we've got here. 3 DRS zones around Miami. Got the pit straight, got the super long back straight, and then we've got this kind of curvy straight here into a pretty heavy braking zone. And this is a really slow sector here. This is a really, really awkward sector. Average loss, 24 seconds-ish. Expected strategy is 1 stop, but that's going to be super rain dependent. So we're either going to start on hards or we're going to start on mediums, depending when the rain comes in a race, or we may even just start on intermediates. Let's go to practice 1, shall we? We're going to run our usual hard run of 24 laps, and the car setup, let's just leave it there. Let's just leave it there. Low pace. So car parts knowledge 83 for Danny Rick and 67 for Lando. That's because we've installed new parts on both of their cars. So Lando might not get 100% car part knowledge. He might not get that extra performance bonus point at the moment. But we'll see how he goes. 24 laps. That's a little bit more extreme, isn't it? So that's just... Literally it's just a guessing game. So there's no point even spending too long on that initial setup. Let's go practice 1. Here we go. So look at that. There's no rain predicted for this session at all. No surprise, because it wasn't predicted to rain until the Saturday, which is the quali day. So we'll send Danny Rick out. It'd be nice to see the cars in the actual garage and see some mechanics walking about. That'd be really cool if Frontier can do that next year for next year's game. Just add a little bit more immersion, because there's not too much life around the track. Setup confidence bad. Yeah, good. That's definitely not what we wanted to see. You're going to show me setup confidence good for novice. Okay, cool. Something like that. Let's do it. Tyres, stay on your hards. Run plan, continue that. Confirm. And then Lando, reconfigure your car tyres. Continue on hards. Car setup. What we got? We got good, 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 great, great. 71% already. Perfect. So I think something like that. That's not too bad. Good, good, good. Great, great. Yeah, let's do that. Reconfigure both cars. Send them both out.
Yellow's ahead.
Guan Yu Zhou has crashed.
Let's take a look at the replay. Now let's watch this. The Alfa Romeo involved in this one.
I mean, any off-track excursion around Miami is probably going to result in a crash.
There's the crash.
Ooh, so a little bit of... Didn't look like he damaged his front wing too much, but there was some parts flew off the car. Great setup confidence for Danny Rick. What have we got? Lando. We have got...
I think we've had a car.
It's not going to tell me. There we go. Setup confidence is good for Lando.
Let's see what happened there.
Let's have a look at Alonso.
Here's Alonso's car.
And a really fast left-hander in the first sector. That's the one area where you've got a lot of run-off zone.
That's going to be a big blow to the
Overreaction. Okay, Both guys have finished their setup. Feedback, so let's just leave them on track. Get some track acclimatization for them. And where do we feed in at the end of all that? We're on the hard tyres, others were running soft and medium, and we're 12th and 16th, which is pretty much exactly where we normally are. Potentially a little bit of a head scratcher there. I thought Lando might have been a bit higher, but all the guys in front running soft and medium. So 12 out of 15, 93% setup confidence for Danny Rick already, only 63 for Lando. That's good. So Danny Rick is looking strong heading into practice 2. So medium tyres now, I'd expect to be a little bit faster, but other guys around us are running softs, so they might be doing some quali practices, some practice runs.
How's the balance?
Feels pretty good, but not great. We want great. I don't want good. Or optimal. Optimal would be better, but we'll take great. So Loris is going to run a little bit further. Great setup for Danny Rick, 95%. I might just call it there. Lando's with 63, so Lando's are still not getting much better. Right, okay, 63 to 71, so previously we were there and there. And then maybe just reduce the toe right down. Let's go with that. Let's put you on a set of softs now, because your mediums are actually pretty worn, Lando. You actually bombed through them. Let's do a long run on the soft tyres. See how far they can go, just so we know for the race. So Danny Rick's heads to the garage. Car set up. It's now great optimal, great optimal. Okay. Let's give it a little tweak, a little pinch there. If not, we'll just revert and then stop messing around with this setup. So before I get too carried away, Lando Norris is running in clean air. So is Danny Rick. Let's put in a fast lap now, just to see what he can do across the space of a lap. And then Lando, as he comes down the long back straight, I'll do the same for him. I did this last time out, just to kind of see where we are in sort of quali spec almost. I don't go full quali spec. It gives us a nice indication of kind of just what pace we do have. Norris, green sector, up to 4th. Okay, so when we did that last time, when we did that little quali stint last time, we were nowhere near 4th place. We were kind of 7th, 8th or 9th, weren't we, at the last race? Okay, that's good. That's really good.
How's the balance? How's the balance?
Still only good for Lando.
It's pretty even.
So these top 3 guys are on softs as well, and they're about 6/10 ahead of us, half a second ahead of us or so. I don't know how much they're pushing. Set confidence 80 for Lando now. We're getting there, we're slowly getting there. And look, our car pass knowledge is up to 80% as well. So Max 31.7, Lando 32.3. The guys we really need to watch, probably Valtteri, Fernando as well. Is it going to be wet now, or is it going to be wet for quali? That is the question. So we jumped into practice 3, and you can see we've got dry running for a little bit, and then it's going to start raining. So raining in about sort of 20 minutes into the practice session. It's going to continue raining all the way through until pretty much the end of the session itself. So it'll be interesting to see how that affects our running, whether we can just run like normal, just on sort of intermediate tyres. So less of the weather, let's just jump into our normal run plan, I think. Okay, so we've got rain in approximately 2 minutes. By the looks of it, that's early. Wasn't actually supposed to be raining for another 10 minutes or so. But that's only a 20% chance of rain, so maybe it is coming then.
Some starting to report rain.
So here we go, rain.
Okay, understood.
Rain has started. Again, probably got about another 4 or 5 minutes until it's predicted on our radar, but some people are saying it's raining, and yeah, we got rain on the onboard camera. So track is now in intermediate territory, so we're going to have to probably call the cars in a second. So where are they at? They haven't really completed their setup goals, so it's kind of ruined that a little bit for us. Can I get away with leaving Norris out, do you reckon? Well, he's got one more lap at least, I've just missed the pit lane. So let's call Norris in this lap. I don't want to risk a crash at all. Let's stick some inters on Lando's car, because the rain now is going to be with us for pretty much the whole session. So I'll send him back out in a second on some inters. Oh, heavy rainfall. Oh god. So we bring both cars in again. This is really messing with our setup. Full wet tyres, confirm. We just need to get a decent run, about 20-minute run, to get our setup goals complete. Look, the rain's falling again now, so we probably could have stayed out in inters like everybody else.
Rain has completely stopped in pit lane.
Rain stopped, okay, so it's going to start to dry off. But we're 4 out of 5 on our setup comments, so we'll just leave the guys out until we get 5 out of 5, and then bring them in, and then we'll make a decision on whether we revert to our previous setup or keep our current setup. Optimal, there we go. Optimal setup for Danny Rick. That's exactly what we want.
How's the balance? How's balance?
It's only good, okay. 79, previous highest was 80, so if I just revert to that, we can't do any more setup runs here. But reverting to that will give us 13 out of 15 performance bonuses. So Lando finished P9 and Daniel not so great in P16. Okay, we've got 15 out of 15 performance bonus for the first time with Danny Rick. That's good, 97% confidence on his setup and 97% car part knowledge. And then Lando's dropped a couple of points. So, heavy rainfall. We're in full wet conditions at the moment, 6mm of rain. This rain's going to continue. And then it looks like it's going to get heavier. It looks like heavy rain, light rain, heavy rain. And then a sprinkle. So this is where the track might start to rubber up a little bit better. This is probably the point where the track will be at its best by the looks of it. Run plan. Let's go 2 flying laps with a cool down lap in the middle. Let's do it on the used wets because we don't have many wet tyres remaining. Run plan, 2 laps, cool down lap in the middle, confirm.
That sounds like someone's gone wide there.
Okay, here we go.
Let's take a closer look.
There could
Now
be
let's
some
look
red
at
flags
this.
or some
Focus on Sonoda. And they've gone wide,
some accidents with the
very
rain.
wide.
This could be quite an interesting session. But actually now, the track water is still falling, so the grip is still increasing. And guys are on their second flyers now. So see what they do, 39.4. If they're not improving, I'm just going to bring them straight in straight away. So they're not improving at all, 39.4s for both guys. So they're half a second off. Lando's got purple sectors, lovely. Let's call them both in. Neither one's improving. But so far we're in the hot seat, we are doing well. Okay, round 6:30 I reckon I'm going to come out. But look, Verstappen's putting in slow laps. Everyone's still on full wets. So we're out of sequence with everybody. Everyone else is pretty much on an in-lap here. And guys are starting to go faster. So this is the time, I reckon. It's going to rain heavy in 1 minute. 85% chance of heavy rain in a minute. Okay, so inters are now the best tyre to be on. That's not good. If everyone else comes out in inters now, we could be in trouble. Danny's pretty, yes, there we go, we've got purple sector times. Everyone else out on inters though. Oh, this is danger territory. If we've timed this wrong on our full wets, everyone else is out on inters. Oh no. Oh no, this could be disastrous. So we've gone faster by 3 seconds on everybody, but everyone now is on inters and the rain is stopping. This could be very, very bad indeed. We can't get back to the pits now and go out for another run. Yeah, inters are the tyres to be on. We're going to get knocked out here. K-Mag's going to be first across the line. If he goes faster than us, we are done. Disaster. We're done. We're knocked out. Everybody's going to go faster than us now. Oh, what a disaster that is. Absolute disaster. And we're out. 17th and 19th. Oh dear, boys, we messed that up big time. We messed that up massively. Okay, so it's a 17th and 19th place start for us. That ruins our hot streak qualifying sponsor bonus, doesn't it?
And final preparations are underway.
Damn it. Our weather forecast didn't come through, did it? I thought you said it was going to get heavier. So we went out just before. Okay, we've got a lot of work to do now in this race. Last time we had a wet race, it worked out quite well. Yeah, look, we've messed up our qualifying streak bonus there. And we've also lost 20 grand almost because we guaranteed a Q2. What's it going to be? So it's going to be dry the whole race. That rain there isn't going to be enough, I don't think, to get us onto a wet tyre. Well, this has gone badly, hasn't it? This has gone very badly. So I'm going to go that way around. I'm going to go hards for Daniel. 1 stop. And then for Lando, I'm going to do mediums first to see if he can get some places and attack the guys in front. Oh no, this was supposed to be the race where we test out our new car parts as well, see where we're at. We are not going to get a good idea of that now, are we? Oh guys, I'm sorry. Okay, so we're going to get some rain at some point, but is it going to be enough to make us box for intermediate tyres? Okay, we're in the race now. Take us away, Crofty. We need to gain some positions fast.
And it's lights out, and away we go.
What have we got going on? So let's watch Danny Rick so we can see Lando as well. Lando, stick it down the inside of that Williams. Thank you. Now,
nice job, mate. Nice
you
job.
need to clear the Aston Martin very quickly, Lando.
Good job.
Keep the tyres and the fuel on aggressive for now. There we go. Down the inside with Lando. Come on, you can go a little bit faster than that. Got to move down, and Stroll's going to keep it there on the inside. He's going to be on the outside around here, and he's going to get pinched on this really tight corner. Yeah, so Lando's got another position.
Good job.
Rick's also got another position there.
Gain a position.
So we're moving forwards. We are moving forwards here. Lando's got a good run on the Haas. I think he's just going to stop. He's not going to... Oh, here he goes, here he goes, here he goes. Down the inside. Is that going to be another position for Lando? That is, I think. It's not. Oy. Everyone's going very slowly. There we go. Lando's got another position there.
Okay, mate. Good job.
Very, very good, Lando. Oh, he's going for the outside move. He's switched back. Gone to the inside. Yes. That is how you do it, Lando. That is a great overtake. Dummy to the outside, switch back to the inside, and now he's got to have the inside line around the really slow sequence corner. So let's
Good job.
pull Lando back into standard now.
Just be careful with this tyre.
Cool.
Because we're now up with Yuki, who is kind of
And safe
with our pace. And
Here's
then we've
the
got
replay.
Ricardo past Stroll as well. Let's have a
Daniel
look.
Ricciardo involved here.
Oh, that's a nice little overtake. Cheeky, around the inside. He's going to be on the outside. Which is going to cut across. Perfect.
Goodness
Nicely
me.
done.
There they go.
So both our boys making progress. So all the guys in front of us are on harder tyres apart from Yuki. So Lando really kind of needs to attack these guys a little bit. Try and get past. Okay, what are we predicting for rain? Little sprinkle around laps 16, 17. Oh, Danny Rick's just getting past Schumacher. Nicely done. Nicely done, Danny Rick. That's another one down. So now if you can get past
And
Vettel,
McLaren with a great
that would be
overtake.
ace.
Let's have a look. Daniel Ricciardo involved here.
Yeah, down the inside. It's a really slow left-hander. And then just cut. Oh, no. Mick tried to fight it background.
Moving up a
The
position.
inside of the right-hander, but then slow corners on the left. He wasn't getting past. Safety car.
deployed.
So what have we
Positive is good.
got here?
Understood.
It's way too early to pit. Way, way, way too early to pit. We're not pitting with either car here. He's going to lock up. Oh, he clipped through. Oh my god, he just went through K-Mag's house and through the barrier. Is that 2 races in a row where Yuki's had a crash now? He was on fire in
Okay, keep looking after the
Australia, I think. His car actually caught fire. Yuki's not having a good run of it. Here we go, Verstappen's starting to slow the pack down now. Let's go full push on fuel. When will he go? He's going to go kind of out of the last corner, I reckon. Both our guys are weaving like crazy. Get some tyre temperature in. So when's Verstappen going to go? When's he going to bolt?
Overtake button available.
It's going to be now. It's going to be now. Here he goes, and he's gone. Verstappen is gone, so we are racing again. So Lando needs to stay with K-Mag. Overtake on both guys. He's close. He's pulling out. He's gone to the wrong side. He needs to be on the inside here, Lando. Is he going to cut back in again? He's going to try it. He's going to try it. He's going down the inside. He sent it. That seems to be the way to do it. And Danny Rick's got through as well.
Okay, mate. Nice work.
Danny Rick has done the exact same thing. So
Nicely done, nicely done.
I'm going to go neutral Danny Rick because he is now same tyres as K-Mag. Oh, nice. He's gone for another one. He's gone for Ocon. This will take him into the points. Top 10 already. Very good. Let's go neutral on your ERS. And keep pushing.
Good.
Lando's there as well. Is he going to flip to the inside? No, he's not. Lando's not close enough, but Daniel is. So, Ricardo up another place there. Yeah, K-Mag's not going to fight that. Perfect.
Well done.
So, we are making very, very good progress. Now, Norris really needs to get past Guan Yu Zhou before DRS kicks in, otherwise he's going to get stuck in a DRS train. Overtake on with both boys. Oh, what is going on here? Norris has gone around the outside, Danny Rick's gone up the inside. Norris is going to get squeezed out here. The outside is not the way to be, she's going to be on the outside. This, yep, there we go. Knew that wasn't going to work. Don't fight teammate with Danny Rick, stay where you are.
Positions, please.
No, don't swap positions. That's not what I asked. I said don't fight teammate.
Rain on the radar.
Light rain
Understood.
on the radar, so we've got 6% chance of rain. Just that one little bit. Oh, you two are getting very close here. That's not what I want to see. So here we go. Oh, Lando's not got the pace because there's DRS. Go to the inside, inside, inside. Yes. That's it, Lando. On the inside of Guan Yu Zhou. That's P9. Now Alonso's the last hard tired guy in front of us. So can Lando get him on this back straight? Danny Rick's going for the overtake on... yeah, Danny Rick's going for the overtake on Guan Yu Zhou. Battery drained. Battery is drained on Danny Rick. I forgot he was still on overtake.
Nice job.
That was not good. And Norris has got Alonso. We missed it. Down the back straight.
Now just take a look at the McLaren.
There we go. Now we need Lando to drive off into the distance. Perfect. Now the big question is, can Lando close in on Russell in front? If he can, that is fantastic news. So we've got rain due in a couple of laps. Hopefully not too much rain. Yes, look at that. Nice, it's right up behind Russell. Fastest lap so far. New fastest lap, Lando Norris. Get in, Lando.
Daniel, it's raining heavy now in pit lane.
Okay. We have rain.
And save fuel from now, please. Save fuel from now.
We have rain. Let's go standard on tyres.
Just be careful with this tyre.
Do I box either driver? 43. Rain is still coming down. Or lowering even. Verstappen is in boxing. Verstappen is in the pits for intermediate tyres. So I'm going to have to split this now. I'm going to have to split the strategy. I can't keep both guys out on hard tyres. Or out on dry tyres even. If I box Lando now, if on intermediates, he'll have to do two. He'll have to do an intermediate one, and then he'll go to the hards when the inters die off. If I box Danny Rick now, he'll be on inters, but he might die off here and he has to go back onto the hards again. So I might box Lando, keep Danny Rick out, is what I'm thinking. There's some method in the madness somewhere there. Let's pit for intermediate tyres. Lando Norris. I want to see what Verstappen's choosing.
Okay, so we are box this lap.
Yeah,
Everyone's coming in. Everyone is coming in. What tyres have they got? What tyres have they got? Intermediate tyres. We've made the right choice with Lando.
The pit limiter in the pit lane.
So Daniel is staying out.
Okay, well done.
Carter overtook Joe. I think that was just on the pit entry maybe.
Now look at this. Daniel
No, it wasn't. It was down the back straight. Danny Rick was just making moves forward. Okay. So we've split our strategy here. So there's quite a way around the lap to go before we need to make a choice with Danny Rick. 139, 140. Okay, rain is coming back up now. How slow is Danny Rick going compared to Lando? That's the question. That is the big question. Oh, we've got Mick Schumacher in front of us, slowing everybody down. Look at the gap. Hamilton's pulled on these guys. There we go, we're going to get signs. Okay, we need to make a call now with Danny Rick. Danny Rick is 29 metres away from the pit lane. Everyone else is pitting again. Rain is increasing. Middle sector, 26.8 for Danny Rick, 28.9 for Lando, but he's stuck behind a car. Oh, this isn't helping. I don't think anyone's staying out, are they? On dry tyres. And it's only getting wetter as well. If I box now, I'm going to have to box twice. So that's 2 pit stops. So if I can keep Danny Rick out, what's the gap? There's a 20-second gap to Norris. So he hasn't lost massive amounts of time. Do I keep Danny Rick out, hoping that he can get through this rain shower? I'm going to do it. I'm going to leave Danny Rick out. Oh, this could be a very bad call. This could be a very, very bad call here. Danny Rick is staying out. He's going to take the lead of the race.
Nice job.
So Danny Rick has got 5 seconds back to Norris. But don't fight teammates and let him past. He is holding everybody up here.
Doing a good job so far.
Oh dear. Verstappen and Hamilton are having a lovely race thanks to Danny Rick. Okay. Okay. Lando. Come past. Come on, Lando. Get past Perez and Ricciardo all at once. Please don't get stuck behind Danny Rick. Pull out. Pull out. No. Alonso going past. Sainz has gone past. What is going on? What is going on there? No. Daniel, that is not how you're supposed to...
P7 at the moment.
Hold back cars behind. Hold back cars behind, Daniel. Give Norris a little bit of a buffer. That was not good. Why can't our guys just let each other through easily? Okay, rainfall is slowing again. I think that might be the end of the rain. Don't think we're going to see rain again. So, Norris is almost... We're almost at the cut-off here to be able to undercut these guys and go onto dry tyres. We're not going to get any more rain. So, right, I think we might be boxing this lap with Norris here. I think the time may have come to box onto dry tyres. So, we're going to watch Verstappen. We're going to watch Verstappen to see if Verstappen boxes. I reckon everyone's going to dive in here for dry tyres. Verstappen isn't boxing? Verstappen's not boxing. So can I get a set of hards to the end? Can I get a set of hards to the end is the question here. So we're lap 17, 18. We need to get a set of hard tyres 40 laps. So Danny Rick is going to take this set of hards about 33, 34 laps. I reckon we can. I reckon Lando could potentially get a set of hard tyres to the end here. Pit for a brand new set of hards. To have a life of 46 laps, and we've got to do 40. We're doing it, boys. We're doing it. Lando's going to come in.
We're boxed now, stopping in front of our garage.
And then we're going to have to go pretty much full conserve for the remainder of this race here, aren't we? Is anyone else boxing? Nobody else is boxing. We're the first guys into the pits onto dry tyres. We're the first guys onto dry tyres here. Going to push with fuel for Danny Rick. Gasly's boxing as well. Okay, so the guys behind us are boxing, so this could work out well. We could get the undercut here on some of these guys on intermediates. Look, everyone's out now. Everybody's out. I see some soft tyres there and some hard tyres. Let's go full push with Lando. So Lando now. So Danny Rick, after all of that, feeds out about 10 seconds behind Lando. That's not too bad. I think if he'd have boxed the lap after Lando and then have to box again on dry, he'd be further back. So with that result, Danny Rick's still okay. Right, here we go. Verstappen's coming around now. So this is going to be when this group of guys boxes, and that is who we want Lando to jump. We want Lando to jump in front of this Sainz Alonso fight here. Right, Hamilton's in, Verstappen's in. So they're just in their pit box now. Where are we? We're coming round the final slow corner through the little weave. And Alonso is out. Sainz is out. So Sainz might beat us. We might have a chance on Alonso. Oh, who are we going to get? We're going to get Alonso. Are we going to get Sainz? Oh, it's going to be close. It's going to be very close. No, he just didn't get him. Just did not get Sainz. That's okay. We can stay in his DRS. Everybody now. No, Russell and Perez and Leclerc still on inters. Danny Rick now needs to make this last until about lap 33. Lando, don't fight this. Lando, don't fight this. He's got past Sainz. You don't need to get past Sainz. You need to make these tyres last until the end of the race. Magnussen is going to have to pit again. Joe's going to have to pit again. And Albon's going to have to pit again. Oh, what a higgledy-piggledy race this has been so far. We're currently running 6th and 11th. Okay, Leclerc's in. Perez is in. And then is it Russell? Oh, yeah, Russell's the last guy in inters. I think Russell's going to lose out here. Russell's coming in. Oh, are we going to get him? Or I don't know if we will. Yeah, easily. We do, easily. And Perez gets out just in front of us. So that's fine. We're not really fighting Perez or Sainz. We're fighting Alonso. So I'm going to have to run light on these tyres. I'm going to have to. I don't really care about holding Sainz up. I'd be happy to let Sainz go and just give us some DRS, to be completely honest. Okay, so now we're in for the long haul. We've got Danny Rick coming in lap 33-ish. That's the next big thing that's going to happen. We've got no more rain. Drive for the remainder of the race. Look at Lando. He's going to have 0 tyres left come lap 57. That's worrying. I might have to go real conserve on this. And if people start going past us, people start coming past Lando, just let them go, because we're not going to make these tyres last to the end if we don't do full conserve. Oh, this is going to be a horrible stint, I think. This is going to be a very horrible stint. I would just like to point out that Lando still does have fastest lap of the race. I don't know how long that'll stand for as the track rubber's back in. But currently, Lando has fastest lap of the race. Hopefully everyone would be full conserve on their tyres. And Lando can keep it. That would be very good, wouldn't it? I think people might be stopping for softs at the end. People might do like a little dash at the end on soft tyres. That's the only thing. Oh, we've had a crash on track. It's not Sainz, it's not Danny Rick. Who stopped? I can't see anybody who stopped. Schumacher. Let's have a look. See what he's done.
Now just focus on the Haas.
Doesn't really affect us. The only way it will affect us if it brings a safety car out.
Dear me.
Oh.
They won't have been expecting
No,
that.
that's not going to bring a safety car out, I don't think. It's not even yellow anymore. So I think everybody is doing what we're doing and conserving tyres because we're on full conserve, the slowest pace we've got, and we're actually gapping Alonso. So having a quick look, Lando's tyres aren't as good as everyone else's. So unless Lando can really work on his tyre life, everyone else will be able to do exactly what we're doing, and either one stop or have to do a little soft dash at the end. So we need to work on our tyres. Maybe sitting behind Sainz isn't great for our tyres, but if we drop back from Sainz, we're going to then start to fall into the clutches of Russell, Alonso, Bottas. That's the issue. Alonso's gone hard on his tyres. 55% remaining. Wow. So Alonso is definitely stopping again. So we're going to stop Danny Rick this lap coming up. Yep. We're going to stop him on schedule. Medium tyres. So where's Danny Rick going to feed back out? Danny Rick will feed out probably just in front of Albon, I reckon. Oh, he's going to be Vettel out as well. Okay, that's not bad. Danny Rick now is on medium tyres to the end of the race. So let's push on fuel with Danny Rick. He's got fuel to burn. And let's hope some other guys around us have to stop. We know Zhou's stopping again. Magnussen's stopping again. Alonso's stopping. So what's the gap to Alonso? 6, 12, 18, 23. So Alonso currently will be out of reach. Unless we close... Oh, he's going to be well out of reach actually. +7 as well. Okay, Norris now is 2 seconds back from Sainz. So let's see if his tyres now start to improve a little bit. Now he's out of dirty air. That's the question. I think they are, look. Sainz for the first time has got the same tyre life as Lando. Yeah, look, Max is burning through his tyres faster than Lando now. We probably should have done that a bit earlier. I still think we're going to eke it out. I do think we're going to be able to one stop. It's just will the guys around us be able to as well. That's the gap to Russell. Russell's closing in on us. This is what I expected to happen. If Norris dropped back from Sainz, this gaggle of cars, Russell, Alonso, Bottas, is going to close in on us. So Russell will definitely be able to one stop. Russell isn't going to box again. It's just will these guys in front... I think they will. I think everybody's going to one stop now. I think we're all on the same strategy. And as long as Russell can keep... Norris can keep the gap to Russell, this will be potentially the finishing position. But as I say that, Guan Yu Zhou has had a crash by the looks of it. That puts Danny Rick ahead of Guan Yu Zhou, which is good.
Now let's watch this. The Alfa Romeo involved in this one.
What's he doing? Going into the slow corner. Oh, he's lost his end plate on his front wing. So that's another position for Danny Rick. Hasn't really affected things. No extended yellow flag or safety car. At the very worst, Norris is probably going to finish 8th because Alonso's stopping again. Russell and Bottas could get Norris, but they're 10 seconds back and there's only 12, 13 laps to go.
And McLaren with a great overtake.
Yes, Ricciardo got past Stroll very easily.
Now
that's
just
good.
Take a look at the McLaren.
Newer tyres, faster tyres. It's not a surprise. Let's go, Danny Rick. If he can get Ocon now, that would be absolutely fantastic. And he has. He's got Ocon. So now K-Mag will drop behind Danny Rick when he hits, and Alonso
McLaren gain a position.
Is going to be touch and go.
Daniel Ricciardo involved here.
So this is working out well for Danny Rick. He's one stopped this race. Everyone else has stopped twice. And Norris has still got a 10-second buffer just to Russell. It's going to start getting into danger territory though. Hamilton's got fastest lap of the race, but he's just run wide. Oh, messed up the first sector there. So Perez has popped out on some brand new medium tyres. Norris. Question is, are the guys in front going to box? We've got 10 seconds back to Russell. So if we box now, we're falling into 8th place behind Bottas. But we'd have new softs to the end.
Alonso pitted as well.
Which we could really push on. Oh, it's a difficult call, isn't it? Do we eke it out for one stop or do we box now and push super hard on softs? Look, Ricciardo has jumped to Alonso, that's good. Ocon's right behind on slower tyres. So Danny Rick's got 6 seconds back to Alonso on softs. There's only 7 laps to go. Danny Rick's got nowhere. So Danny Rick is 22 seconds back from Bottas. So if Bottas boxes, Verstappen's boxing. So maybe we just watch what happens, and if Russell and Bottas box, maybe we'll just cover them off. We've got a nice buffer. So 5 laps to go. Norris has still got a 7-second window to Russell. Verstappen's got fast lap of the race on his brand new, I presume, soft tyres. Oh, he's got brand new mediums. Now we really want signs that Bottas is boxing. Okay, here we go. Bottas is boxing. Where's Danny Rick? Danny Rick's coming down just at the end of the back straight. So Danny Rick might jump Bottas here, but Bottas will be on brand new tyres for the last 4 laps of the race. And he's out. Bottas is out on brand new mediums. There you can see Danny Rick just coming around the last corner. I don't think we're going to clear him. It's going to be incredibly tight. No, it's not even tight. Bottas easily beat us. So the pit stop loss is only 20 seconds really. So we could get a 6th and a 9th place finish here. This would be fantastic if we do, starting from pretty much the back of the grid. So Norris has just entered danger territory for the tyres, and Danny Rick will enter danger territory next lap. Okay, understood. Stop complaining, Lando. You've got 2 laps to go. No, we cannot. So the only real challenger is Bottas in the constructors, who's finished ahead of one of our drivers. Alpine only getting 1 point with Alonso. AlphaTauri not getting any points. Lando, P6.
It's a checkered flag. You can keep pushing if you want to.
There we go, a little fist bump. Waves to the crowd. Yeah, that's cool. That's nice. And here comes Danny Rick. And a final little sequence of corners. 3 tenths ahead of Alonso. Brilliant.
That's the checkered flag.
Absolute perfection. So I would say those carve upgrades that we bought have worked quite nicely. We carved our way through the field. We stuck with signs for a good amount of time as well. And we beat Russell, even while we were on full conserve on the tyres. So I might just carry on developing this year's car. We'll deal with next year when we get there. That's a problem for a different day. Let's focus on this year's car, I reckon. Lando stays in P10. Danny Rick jumps Zhou Guan Yu for P11. So we're 13 and 6 points now. And we have jumped AlphaTauri in the standings. 1 point behind Alpine and 11 behind Alfa Romeo. We got 10 points that race. Alfa Romeo got 4. Alpine got 1. So that is exactly what we want. And Hamilton got Mercedes' first podium of the season. So that was a brilliant race. Yeah, so got a development point for Lando. Impressive performance from Danny Rick. Impressive performance from Lando. Even though we got knocked out in Q1 because of a terrible call from me. Imagine if we didn't get knocked out in Q1 and we got sort of 11th place or so in quali. Started 17th and 19th and finished 6th and 9th. That is a very good result. Lando, performance bonus, rightly earned there. And we also lost some money on the sponsorship because we messed up that guarantee there. We guaranteed a Q2 spot and we failed. Underfloor is complete. So that can now go on Danny Rick's car. Because Danny Rick is currently running the old underfloor as well, which I forgot about. So let's change and put the new underfloor on Danny Rick's car. Perfect. So we are not currently developing anything. We've got a new batch of wind tunnel hours and MAU hours. Wind tunnel finishes upgrading in 12 days actually. Weather centre in 16 days so we can get some better weather forecasts because that's really missing. And race simulator upgrading in 26 days, which will help with driver XP. And while I'm talking about driver XP, Lando Norris, you've got 1 development point. So I might go reactions on this one. I just want to get his overall pace up. But you're doing okay. These guys are doing okay on tyre life, I think. So let's just go for pace. Let's just go flat out pace with these dudes and see just how fast we can get them. Board confidence is now medium. Satisfied with disappointed, disappointed, satisfied, delighted, delighted. So we've had 2 good races. And that will wrap up this episode where we've had a very good result indeed. And we're starting to move up in the Constructors' Championship, which is our goal. We just beat Alpine, try to beat Alfa Romeo, go for that 4th spot is what we're aiming for. Let me know in the comments below what parts of the car you think I should upgrade, and also which young drivers we should continue scouting. And until next time guys, I'll see you on track.